If you feel tension and strain when you sing high notes, it's very likely you are going into swallowing mode. Try humming while you swallow. Going into swallowing mode when you sing high notes causes real problems. Inside this video, I'll show you an X-ray video of what that looks like and what you can do to avoid it so your high notes don't get choked off. Hi, I'm Chuck Gilmore with Power to Sing. If you strain while you try to sing high notes, it's likely you are going into swallowing mode. The larynx is the box where your vocal cords are located. Your Adam's apple is part of the larynx, and the vocal cords are attached just behind your Adam's apple. Start humming, and then swallow while you hum. You can't do it, right? Here's what swallowing looks like. Pretty freaky, huh? As the larynx rises, the epiglottis covers your windpipe. This allows the water or food you eat to slide down into your stomach and stay out of your lungs. If water goes down the wrong tube, your vocal cords try to close and prevent the water from going into your lungs. Usually this starts us coughing to clear out any fluids. When you swallow, the air from your lungs is shut off too. No air equals no sound. Also, the muscles around the larynx start working to help, which is good if you're swallowing, but bad if you're singing. The more the muscles squeeze the larynx, the more squeezed and tense the vocal cords become. When we feel things tighten up around our singing voices, especially as we are trying to sing high notes, we panic. Then we stretch our necks upward to try and hit the note, which gives us more tension around the vocal cords. And now we're even more worried, and so then we sing it louder and harder, and this makes the problem worse. Now we have tension around the rising larynx, which is squeezing the vocal cords. The vocal cords are now more tense because we're sending too much air, which tightens the vocal cords even more. Then we go flat, we yell, we splat, we crack, we break, we flip into falsetto, or worse. This is how we damage our voices, sometimes severely. How do we keep the larynx resting comfortably, like when we're talking nice and easy? This is the ideal condition for singing too. Here's a few tips to help. Number one, be patient. Developing a great singing voice does not occur by pushing your voice hard. Reduce the volume when practicing and singing. Number three, use good posture as you sing. Chest up, shoulders back, and head straight ahead. Resist the temptation to reach your chin up to sing the high notes or to push it down for the low notes. The lip trill, tongue trill, and Dopey Gee are especially helpful in reducing tension. Substitute these in place of the words. You can feel the larynx relax and the tension ease. Let me show you. Let's say, for example, I'm jumping an octave and have to hit a higher note. That's always a little bit concerning. And if I say, God on high, if I start to reach, then things start tightening up. Now, a way to counteract that is, let's do it now with the lip trill. Can you hear there's less tension in that? I could do the same thing with the tongue trill. Or this Dopey Gee. Gee, gee, gee. And so by substituting those exercises where you're feeling the tension, then you can go back to it and try and find the same thing with the words. God on The last is maintain the purity of the vowel. That means that you don't let the vowel spread or widen. For example, to widen the oo, let's say, to ooh, or o, or Do you see what happens when the vowel widens and spreads? The muscles around the larynx start to kick in and everything tightens. You go into swallowing mode. If you strain when you sing high notes, it's likely the larynx is rising higher and higher. That means it's also likely your vocal type is high larynx, right? Part of the pole chest high larynx category. Do you know your vocal type? I don't mean whether you're soprano, alto, tenor, or bass. Your vocal type is what you tend to do when you sing. There are special exercises in the Knowledge Center that will help you retrain what you tend to do when you sing. Now visit powertosing.com and take the vocal test, which I call the power test. Immediately, you will learn your vocal type. Then go to the Knowledge Center and learn about your vocal type. Watch the video examples. Download the free exercises for your vocal type and start improving your voice today. I'm Chuck Gilmore with Power to Sing. You can sing higher with beauty, confidence, and power. I'll see you inside the next video.